Hi, everyone. Welcome to Now's the Time, Why LifeVantage. I'm Courtney Watkins. I'm joining you here from Utah, and I have my amazing friends joining us to show you what we just launched in the future of wellness and truly the future in weight management. We are doing something so different, and I am just hyped to have Lacy Nielsen joining us as a beach body coach. Her and I have been in the industry for over 10 years, kind of just working sideline, knowing each other a lot through social media. And now that she's joined us as a LifeVantage consultant, we started making all of the connections. And I know anyone that is a LifeVantage consultant here, you guys know that you don't find LifeVantage. LifeVantage finds you. And the timing always lines up of being so perfect. I found LifeVantage from my amazing friend and neighbor, Kristen Cunningham. She is the CSO of LifeVantage. And oddly enough, when I found LifeVantage, it was not looking for products or an opportunity. It was because the other opportunity that I was with Rodan and Fields for over 10 years, they had just closed the Japan market. And I picked up the phone a little bit embarrassed to call Kristen of like, what the heck is going on? And the timing of that phone call, you guys, changed everything. She had just been promoted in the company and was in charge of the Japan market. She was going there in 2 weeks. And I know Lacy's story is so similar that she had Beachbody, her company that she had been with for years and earned top ranks, gosh, had the same type of news that I had recently received. So if you guys are consultants from another company and you guys have received that hard news that we got, that you no longer are going to be receiving your team bonuses or team building, or maybe altogether you are losing that paycheck, Lacy and I know exactly how you feel. And Kristen's coming from a space that she has seen this as a professional in the industry happening. So we're going to share our stories. We're going to share our experience. But more than anything, we want you guys to see what our latest innovation of launching the first and only natural activated GLP-1 and what it has just done, rocking all of our worlds. So let's go ahead and share the screen and get right into it. Okay, we've been saying all weekend, we were in Kansas City, that we made history in Kansas City. And it truly was, it changed, forever changed the game. Leading up to this product launch was so phenomenal and just brilliant the way that our corporate team rolled it out. And one of the biggest reasons why we are excited for you to meet Kristen Cunningham here later in the call is because who is behind your company matters. Who is making those decisions and who has your back, it really matters. And Lacy and I have a lot of experience with that. But rolling that out, gosh, September was awesome. We had some of the top rank advancements, our team included. And now since this product launch of our mind body system, our personal team volume has increased by almost 20% every day. I've never seen anything like that. I thought that another product launch I was with was probably going to top it out in my career. And what I am seeing that I'm the most excited about is everyone on our team is seeing wins across the board in the company. I know that we've outdone what even Kristen and our CEO, Steve, planned on us doing. Kristen, can you chime in on that?
Oh my word. So yes, we have outdone everything we thought. I'll give you just a little bit of perspective. So we launched a liquid collagen about 2.5 years ago, and it was our biggest launch that we had done since we started. We knew this system was going to be more powerful than that. So we 5 times the monthly demand for it and doubled the speed at which we were getting our next shipment of inventory, which we were like, okay, we're good. We've got this. What we did in 10 weeks of collagen, we did in 2 days of mind body. We knew this was going to be amazing. It is shocking what has happened with this. And it has been so fun to see people win at a time where other people are making the decision to leave the industry. It's been amazing to see health results, like people just finally feeling like they can take back control of that food noise in that way. It's been really, really powerful.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. And Lacy, just diving right into Lacy Nielsen's story, you guys, I have kept connecting with her for over a year since I discovered LifeVantage. Because you know, when you find something so good, and this is how I am with this TV show right now on Netflix. If you guys have seen Nobody Wants This, I'm telling everyone, like, the episodes are only 26 minutes. Like, you've got to see it. It's so fun. Follow Aaron Foster. That's how I was when I discovered LifeVantage. I'm like, how do more people not know about activation? Because it just through everything that I had learned about supplements, about skincare, about this industry of network marketing, it literally threw everything I knew out the window with the Evolve compensation plan and the activation products. And so when we were launching GLP-1 Mind Body System, I told Lacy, oh my gosh, you have got to take a look at this. This is what you have been sharing. This is what you're passionate about. And her response was, Courtney, I'm sorry, but I just am not a believer in like a miracle weight loss pill or like a one-shot wonder. Like, I just believe you have to work out and diet and all those types of things. So Lacy, coming from this incredible Beachbody career that you have built and this team community, and also having experience on the corporate side, you came into the office and I let you know that we're going to Kansas City and we're launching this product, and you said, I'm in. I'm all in. So tell us a little bit about what that has looked like and why you're so passionate about the industry and what you're looking forward to about this new LifeVantage home for you.
Okay, you guys, I am so excited to be here. And if you would have asked me if I would ever be here on a LifeVantage call, I would have bet you $1 million that I wouldn't, because I would have been so sure that I would have won had that bet. But I thank Courtney every single day that she kept following up with me, because I like thank her every single day now. So a little bit about my story is I've been in the health and fitness industry for 25 years. My degree is actually in accounting though. So I was an accountant for about 15 years, but did health and fitness on the side. Well, after I went through my second divorce, I moved home because I needed my family to get through it. And I realized I hate accounting. And at the time, I hated health and fitness because it reminded me of my second ex-husband. And we were just in that industry so big that I'm like, I want nothing to do with it. Well, I needed to find a job. And my friend said, Lacy, there's this company that just is right up your alley. It's health and fitness and just, it's totally you. Well, it was Beachbody, their corporate office. Well, I got hired on a Beachbody for their corporate office. And so I would help so many women build big, incredible businesses. And at the time, I had gained about 50 pounds from emotional eating, stress eating. I'm a binge eater, stress eater, use food to deal with life eater. And that's how I kind of like dealt with my second divorce. So at this time, I'm 50 pounds heavier. I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high body fat. I'm on depression medication, and I'm still helping these women build incredible businesses. And I would call my mom all the time and say, Mom, all these Beachbody coaches, they're like how I used to be. They're happy, they're healthy, they love their life. And I'm so jealous of them. That's how I used to be. Well, Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, he decided to do a health bet for all of the Beachbody employees. And he says, if you'll just drink Shakeology, do this workout program, and do this meal plan, then you can have a chunk of this money at the end. I did not want to do it because I'm like, Shakeology is disgusting. 30-minute workouts don't work, and your meal plans are so dumb. You have to just eat broccoli and chicken in order to lose weight. Well, I did it, you guys. And in about 3-4 months, I ended up losing about 50 pounds, and I got my life back. And I truly became a total believer in the products, the programs, everything about Beachbody. So now I'm single, but I said, when I get married and I have a baby, I'm going to leave and be a coach. Well, I got married to a guy with 3 kids. They were 2, 6, and 10. And they needed me because they were being passed around from babysitter to babysitter, but I was too afraid to like close that corporate door because I'd always worked in corporate. Well, one day I went to work and the VP of sales brought me in and he said, Lacy, this is your last day. You're being laid off. Your things are being put in a box and you'll be escorted out of the office. This was like so blindsided. I had no idea. It was the biggest shock. And if you've ever been laid off, that is like one of the most horrible things ever. So you guys, now I'm pissed at Beachbody because They just laid me off. So like I'm going to be a coach for a company that said, see you later. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. To make a long story short, I ate a piece of humble pie and I became a coach still because I believed in the products that much. So for the last 6 years, I've built an incredible Beachbody business. I had my first little baby at age 38, and there was no way I was going to leave him at home. So I built this incredible business with a baby on my lap. I would have told you that I would have died at Beachbody. I would tell Courtney that all the time. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a Beachbody for lifer. Like, sure, send me information, but I'm not going to look at it. Well, you guys, about a year and a half ago, Beachbody went public and things started shifting. Things started changing. I wasn't really aligning with how they were doing things anymore. And I actually had a customer who I helped lose about 70 pounds. He almost won the $100,000 Beachbody Challenge winner. And he was a big time shareholder. And he called me one day and he said, Lacy, friend to friend, find a new job. And I was like, what? I was like, Highland, I'm like, I actually had to pick up another job because we can't pay our bills anymore. And I can't survive on less than 4 hours of sleep a night. Like I was working 2 jobs, Beachbody and digital marketing. And he said, I know. And he goes, but us shareholders still think we pay you guys too much. Find a new job. You guys, so that was just, To make another long story short is about 2 years ago, I found myself with anxiety, depression, insomnia. I was like gaining weight. You really couldn't tell when I would wear my clothes, but I was gaining weight, but I'm just like, oh, it's just because I'm older. My hormones were all out of whack. I was waking up 5 to 6 times per night, just drenched in sweat, having night sweats. And I went to a medical doctor and worked with her for about an entire year. And she just didn't know how to help me. And I was on 4 medications from her, trying to balance out my hormones. My gut was all out of whack. My poop was not normal. TMI, I know, but hey, your poop doesn't lie. And there were all these things. And I'm like, I am healthy. Like I eat healthy. I work out. I meditate. I do all these things. Why am I having all these issues? Well, Beachbody came out with a program called the Gut Protocol. And it was this very, very intense meal plan and all of these supplements. But I said, hey, if it can help me, I'm going to do it. So you guys, I went all in with this program. And I will tell you, it was the hardest nutrition program I have ever done in my life. And it took away everything. No anxiety, no depression. I'm sleeping like a baby. I have energy through the roof. Just, it changed my life. I did it for about 100 days. And then I was like, I just can't do this anymore. So I stopped doing it. I sold probably about 400 packages of the Gut Protocol because I believed in it so much. But of the 400 I sold, maybe 10 could actually like really do it because it was so intense. And so then I was like, crap. I was like, I can't even do it. I can't get people to do it. And so I'm like, what am I going to do? So now all my issues are back. Inflammation, pain, not sleeping, depression, anxiety, all these things. And it would literally give me anxiety thinking about going to do back to doing that program because it was just so intense. I actually stopped helping people even do that program because I'm like, I can't even do it. I'm not going to have someone do something that I can't do. And so I even stopped talking about it. And I would even recommend people when they say, I remember you did this gut protocol. And I'm like, yeah, but I actually even stopped. And so you guys, to make a longer story short is 2 weeks ago on a Monday, the CEO of Beachbody had a special call. And because I have 4 kids and I'm at baseball and dance and cheer and swimming and all these things, I couldn't get on the call. And so I woke up to all of these messages from different ladies at different companies saying, I'm so sorry about Beachbody. And the one I opened first was Courtney's because I like the way she does business. I've really grown to like the way she does business. And so I opened up hers first. And she's like, so sorry about Beachbody, Lacy. Are you okay? And so I Googled what happened to Beachbody. And I was like, oh. And you guys, they're basically closing the door on us. And to say I was devastated is an understatement. I have spent 6 years building this incredible business. I've brought in almost 2,000 coaches and customers and PCs. And he was saying that the CEO was saying that he was closing that door and basically taking that away from us. And I'm like, this has paid our bills. This is how I've stayed home. Oh my gosh. And so A lot of tears were cried, but I know that when God closes one door, he opens up another one. And there were 7 different ladies reaching out to me, trying to send me products, trying to meet with me, trying to get me to look at their information. And it was Courtney that I said, I'll listen to you first and I'll try your stuff first because I know who she is. I like her as a person. I don't know her very well, but what I do know of her, like our paths have crossed a lot. A lot of my people that I know, a lot of my friends know her. So I'm like, I'll listen to you first. Somehow the stars aligned. She got me to go to the corporate office and I met her for the first time. And I met a ton of the corporate people. And I just had the best feeling ever. She told me they were going to Kansas City in 2 days and I could come. And I said, my husband's in Wisconsin for work right now. He won't be home until Thursday night. I know the event is on Friday. I have to be home on Sunday in time to sing at church in Sacrament. But you guys, the stars aligned and I moved mountains and I flew to Kansas City because I wanted to see the company, the culture, the community. I wanted to learn about the products because I told Courtney, there's no pill that can do anything. I'm old school. You got to eat this certain specific way and take all these supplements and work out like this and follow this meal plan and da 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 da. And it's got to be so complicated. And she's like, just try. So you guys, I signed up and that event, holy cow, like I seriously start passion sweating because when I believe in something with my whole heart and soul, I want to tell the world. And this company is a company of activation where I knew nothing about activation before. GLP-1, the body mind activation system, is incredible. It's already been helping me so much. Food noise is a real thing. And unless you deal with that, you're like, food noise, what's that? Like, huh? Oh my heavens. I knew 2 years ago when I was at my Beachbody event, they were talking about Ozempic and all the shots. And I remember thinking, like panicking, thinking, how am I going to combat this? Because I don't believe in the shots at all. But when I was 50 pounds heavier, high body fat, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, I guarantee you guys, I probably would have done the shot. But I know better. But it's hard to like get people to be like, you can take this shot or else you can do this list of things. And so I'm like, how am I going to combat that? You guys, LifeVantage is how I can combat that. And I've been so transparent with people saying, hey, if you've done the shot, if you're thinking about doing the shot, if you are doing the shot, there is zero judgment because I've done some crazy, insane cycle things to lose weight. I don't judge you at all, but I want to help you. And you guys, people are coming out of the woodworks telling me, oh my gosh, Ozempic did this. Like the side effects are awful. I did a live yesterday and a nurse, go read the comment that the nurse wrote. Like it literally like makes me want to start crying because I get where people are when they're like, I'll do anything to lose weight. And I've tried everything. So with that being said, you guys, I'm passion sweating. I am so excited about this business opportunity and that I can help literally women live healthy, happy, fulfilling lives. Like I have 2 goals and they go hand in hand. I want to bring mamas home or keep mamas home with their babies because it took me till I was 38 to finally have my first baby and there was no way I was going to leave him and take him to a babysitter, and to help women live like a healthy, happy, fulfilling life. And so the business opportunity and the products, the trainings, the programs that we have, they're just going to disrupt the weight loss, weight management industry. And I could not be more excited to be a part of it. So I might have forgot stuff. I don't know. I tried to rehearse, but I'll turn it back to you, Courtney.
All right, Lacy, amazing. I love so much about your story and so much of it is relatable, seeing the chat. And I mean, a lot of us are just going, yes, yes, yes. And I think a lot of us that are on this call that have done network marketing before, we kind of got thrown into it, right? You didn't know what to look for. When I was introduced to skincare, it was a great fit. I was a hairstylist. I didn't know what to look for in a sponsor. I didn't know what to look for in a company. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. A lot of times I've had people that say my neighbor's sister's brother's cousin does that company, enroll with them, right? But what I want you guys to help to paint the picture, which I know Lacy's done a fantastic job, is we're here to help you see a solution for your health and also for your wealth. The bank account is a big piece and part of what we're doing right now, what we have a passion for. It's brought me home to my kids. It's brought Lacy home to her kids. But not only that, when I look at pictures of people from my company saying, I'm so sad to close this chapter, what are you seeing? You are seeing the community. That's on Lacy's picture here. Those are on our pictures. It's the people. And that is something that you just cannot fulfill from home. That is just not happening here while I'm sitting on my couch in my living room, right? But I have all these virtual friends that we're working together. And so just a couple little bullet points about why LifeVantage, why I chose it, and why I think that this is truly the best option in network marketing is the visionary leadership. This is our incredible Steve Fife CEO, Kristen Cunningham on this. This is a dream team. This is who is making the decisions for our programs, for our compensation plan, for our products, what we're doing. We also recently just added healthcare in, which is a huge piece for me with my health experience. I'm like, oh, I always have to have healthcare. Being financially transparent. You guys, you can invest in your own business. Please look into buying stock. Check it out on the NASDAQ. But also recently being featured in Newsweek magazine as being the pioneers in biohacking, in activation, in nutrigenomics is a really big deal. If you want to research, deep dive into PubMed and see the studies that accredited top universities have done, and also being featured in Forbes magazine. So this is where we got started. How many of you guys have heard of oxidative stress? How many of you have heard of John Quinones? Are you back in my day of Oprah and telling us her favorite things? And that's how we would purchase things. Well, that's where LifeVantage and Protandim got its start. In John Quinones went on the show, went to debunk that Protandim couldn't really do what it said it could do, which is reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like Lacy shared, she was not able to eat the fruits and vegetables and all of the things to give her body those antioxidant for her gut health. It was nearly impossible for her. For 200 people, only 4 of them in her group were able to do something like this. It's just not doable. We all have oxidative stress. It's the life we live. It's the foods that we eat. It's being around our phones and the stress and all those different types of things. If I was only to take one thing, one supplement in the world, it would be this Nerve 2 Protandim, reducing oxidative stress and giving you more than 72 trillion antioxidants. This is not a product call, you guys. This is to share with you what we're doing in the industry and also the GLP-1 Natural Activator. So I'm not going to spend as much time on our pioneer and our first product in our company as it really needs. So I highly recommend you deep dive and talk more into that. The activated liquid collagen, I hear this every single day from people that are looking at our company saying, oh, I already take a collagen. And that's one of the things that I love is people know that they need a collagen. They're already taking it. And if you're like me going into one of the big warehouse stores that you have to show your membership and putting a big blue tub into your cart, you're not getting the same benefits as this little bottle. And I'm all about convenience. I'm all about something that you can do consistently with this collagen. It's literally a grab and go. My friends all say your collagen's the only one I've ever taken consistently because it's a grab and go. It's easy and it tastes delicious. But not only that, it has 10 different types of hydrolyzed liquid marine peptides so your body can absorb it and utilize it the fastest. Like I say, this product finds you for a reason, but one of the things that I love about reducing oxidative stress for talking about weight management and collagen is when you start losing weight, you're not going to want to start losing that great skin, that plumpness, that youthfulness in your face, in your arms. In Utah, we call those arms the Relief Society arms. They're like the sagging. Now, I'm going to show you that you're not going to lose muscle, but we want that skin tone to stay beautiful, and collagen is a big piece of that. So reducing oxidative stress for gut health, for overall just functionality, basically what it does is it makes your body age backwards on the inside and you can see it on the outside. I joke because when I found LifeVantage, this was my hair on the left the day that I called Kristen. So short. This is just not my favorite look. I'm not against short hair, but I don't like it on myself, and it had broken off, fallen out. I couldn't even do hair extensions. My friends in the hair world said, Courtney, you have to take those out. And so the activated liquid collagen and the Protandim has brought my hair back to life. And that's a big deal for someone like me. But I also love to see what it does just for people's face. So we really want to show you guys this window of opportunity today because we're coming together in such a unique time period and our inventory is low. So you're going to want to act fast on this new activated mind body system in giving you back control with your weight loss, with your relationship with food. Lacy shared that with her, the yo-yo, the binge. I don't know what crazy things you guys have done, but I'm an 80s child. I grew up in the slim fast days. I grew up in the meal replacement, a shake, 6 meals a day, all those types of things. But what I hadn't heard until this mind body system, you guys, was food noise. And I love to study as just an entrepreneur. I love to study different things about how to be more successful. And decision fatigue was on the top of the list. If you look at Steve Jobs, if you look at other top people, they wear the same outfits every day. They keep that decision fatigue low. Well, if you have food noise running constantly, what you're going to eat, what you ate, if you need a snack, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're just picking up Cheerios off of the high chair, like finishing off the macaroni and cheese, there's different food noise that is going on. And I did not know until our incredible scientists educated us on that it's not about having the willpower of not eating those things. It's actually biological. And so with our incredible LifeVantage products, every single product has an activation message, and it starts with that little yellow pill. It moved into the activated liquid collagen all the way through their hair care, their skin care. Every single thing is an activator to take something to help your body make that. So we call it take it to make it. When you look at this mind body system, I was just listening to our Market Connect replay that I recorded, Kristen, and hearing the gasps when Julie Boyster announced that our natural activating system, GLP-1, increases by 140%. That blows every other GLP-1 out of the market. And I have spent weeks leading up sending screenshots to our VP and R&D of what about this one? What about this one? Because we see GLP-1 everywhere. And what I have found is just like Lacy's story, a lot of my friends suffer in silence. It's not something that people are broadcasting, that they decided to use a synthetic GLP-1. People are not broadcasting that everywhere, right? I know we've been assuming. But we are changing what people believe GLP-1 is, of being something that people kind of think, oh, I don't want people to know that I'm doing this crazy thing. Activating your GLP-1 naturally gives you so many more benefits than just weight loss. And this is the true future of weight management, but also wellness, strengthening the gut-brain axis. Oh my gosh, lowering your sugar cravings by 95%. And this screen is not beautiful, okay? But what I wanted to show you is the tools that LifeVantage provided us with the mind body system in giving us all of those tools to share with our friends to also learn and educate about this. It's truly phenomenal. We have a lot of other resources. We have a wellness call later, but what I want you to see is the results, the demonstrable results, because I know a lot of us lean towards thinking that maybe a prescription or something with harsh chemicals is going to render better results than something natural, right? I feel like we've just kind of been trained that way. Well, this is our friend Tracy Lane that was using a synthetic GLP-1 and now has moved on to the mind body system. And she had shared about how she was kind of just at the end of her rope with what she was looking like. She wanted to feel more confident, like we all do. And so she really felt like that was her only option. Well, I kind of joke with my friends that I was the opposite of like having the delusion that I'm like overweight. I thought I looked great, which I don't look great. I mean, I do look great here, but I was completely delusional about what my back was looking like. And Kristen's probably seen me hiking around the parks up here in our neighborhood. And as she's driving by, she was looking at my cute little back rolls. And I didn't know that they existed. What the back of my hair looks like is none of my business. And apparently what the back of my body looked like wasn't my business either. And I didn't even realize when I took the before pictures, you guys, I was like, oh, okay. And on the scale, I lost 5 pounds, but I didn't really think like, oh, it's really working. Yes, I fit into a pair of jeans that had been hiding in the closet. But when I put the pictures together, I was like, oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. I text everyone and said, I was shook that these are my own personal results. This is our friend Tyler Daniels and his incredible. When I saw him in person, I was like, Tyler, oh my gosh, he looks like he's half the person of what I knew. And these are continued results. These are our friends from Club 55 that helped to pre-launch this product. Now, because of the inventory and because of the science, because of the studies that are now released, because we have the ingredients and we have all these before and afters, I really want to encourage you, don't wait until you get your own before and afters. Don't wait and say, I'm going to order these products as a customer, and if they work for me, then I'll do the business. You guys, we don't have that time right now. Get on it, because what the company is doing, skyrocketing, is changing the game in activation. So Kristen Cunningham, you know what? I'm really excited to have you on this call, and the leadership team that we have in LifeVantage. Truly feeling honored of the team that you've put together and the time that you've spent with our team, because in a world of network marketing, it's typically female dominated. I mean, in the company I was with, Ann Lacy, it was all women, right? But we have a male leadership team like coming in and saying, okay, do this and do that. And Kristen, I know you as a working mom, she has 3 beautiful kids. Tell us what this looks like as corporate standpoint and what we're doing so differently in the industry where a lot of other companies are giving up on this model.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much, Courtney. Lacy, thank you for sharing your heart, for being so vulnerable. That's not easy. Like I'm sitting here listening to you thinking, would I be able to do that? I don't know that I could. And I just, you're helping so many people by your honesty. So thank you for that. Courtney, congratulations on the amazing success that you've had over the past, decade with your experience, but seeing what you're doing on this team has been really, really fun to watch. Um, but this industry has been on a bit of a roller coaster. I would say the past probably 2 or 3 years. But in the past 6 months, it's been like you're upside down on the roller coaster. And, I've been in this industry about almost 20 years, and I started right out of college at a company that, we were about at the size where we are with LifeVantage right now. And I was able to work there on their run to like 750 million to $1 billion. And that's a ton of fun. They've tried to pivot multiple times since then, and even they're struggling now too. The next company I was with had been around for 65 years and learned so many great lessons there. But you're seeing all sorts of companies just trying to figure out, what is this world? What does this new space look like? And here's what I'll tell you about LifeVantage. We had a pretty, like, kind of just a heart-to-heart moment as a leadership team about 2.5, 3 years ago. And it was like, all right, the writing's kind of on the wall. Human behavior is changing, and a pandemic poured gas on that fire. How people want to interact with each other is different. So you either adapt or you die. And you're seeing companies who weren't as thoughtful with that, and unfortunately are having to make some pretty horrible decisions right now. And don't fault any of them for that. But that kind of just is the reality. The other side of it is you see companies who are trying to kind of manufacture the excitement as to why it's the right time to be with their company. And I will tell you, like Courtney can attest to this, I'm like the least hypey person on the planet. Like if I have to overhype something, I instantly just feel like I lose all credibility. Like, let things speak from themselves. Like, biggest turnoff for me, if someone's like too hyped about it, I'm like, what are you trying to hide? Not my best quality in a person, but so you see companies out there that are trying to, if they didn't have a plan going into this, it's like, okay, well, let's do a startup, and like we'll create this excitement by get in first. And for me, like, again, I'm like, that's not solid. I can't trust that. Or you see other companies that are like, how do we just bring in more leaders, and we can manufacture it through just new leaders and excitement coming in. And hype doesn't last, results do. And what I love about LifeVantage is everything we do is intentional. I was talking to someone the other day, and they said, we haven't heard a lot about you. And that was intentional. Like, we have been working on this journey for 3 years, and it's been really, really hard. But you also don't want to claim you're winning the Super Bowl on day one of the season. Like all Dallas Cowboys fans know how that works out. So you want to make sure that you're doing things in the right way. You're being intentional about it. And the right way for us started with looking at how we think about our products. We have Protandim NRF2, which everyone should be on. If you're not on it, it's like $50 a month. Everyone in this planet needs to be on that product. It's not demonstrable though. And what we saw with COVID is if I can't show you how this is working, good luck selling it. So that's when we launched our liquid collagen that Courtney talked about. But right after liquid collagen, we went through a compensation plan overhaul. And the reason for that was, again, we knew that people interact and people want to buy differently. And we knew there was this world where this affiliate marketing and how do I be an influencer had to have a home here. So our goal was, how do you become a company where you can earn if you want to sell product? But we also saw companies who overcorrected so far that it was like, forget about who you are as a network marketing company. And I think that's a mistake. So for us, it was, how do we blend both? And for everyone who's saying the industry is dying, I feel like the industry just hasn't figured out how they live in this new world. And I want to be part of the team that figures that out. So what did that mean? We have to have the right leadership here. Courtney mentioned that this is an industry that's primarily dominated by women. I love that about this industry. I don't know if this stat is still true, but at one point it was the most female millionaires come from this industry. I love that. What I love about it is Steve has assembled a leadership team that matches the field. I don't think you'll find an executive team out there for a company our size that has as many more women than men on it. So I can tell you, like, I know that pull of how do I have a job? How do I build a career, but also balance my family? And some days it just kind of sucks. It is really hard, right? So everything we do, it's like, how do we be efficient and how do we create an environment where our consultants can win? This product launch paired with this compensation is not an accident. If you're looking to get into something because there's a lot of hype and energy around it, this is not the company to partner with. We are real people, real results, real strategies. And it's not an accident that we have a product that we can say increases GLP-1 by 140%. And that's not just us saying it. We did the clinicals to be able to say it. We also have a compensation plan where you can win, whether you want to be a customer gatherer or an affiliate or whether you want to build a team. So this is a moment where you have the stars colliding, but not because it just accidentally happened one day, because we've been very intentional. And that kind of leadership is the kind of leadership it's going to take to navigate through what direct selling looks like a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years to now. And we're completely committed to that. So, if you've been in this industry, I want you to know that you have a partner. Like we truly feel like this is a partnership. We work with our leaders. We work with outside people. Like the worst thing a company can do is drink their own Kool-Aid. Like we want all the feedback and all the diversity. If you're someone that has never tried this industry, buckle up. It is fun. And you join the right team and the right company, you can do amazing things. You will surprise yourself in ways that you didn't think you could. But the opportunity is really incredible. This product launch is like nothing I've ever seen before. This is the third company I've worked with. I know Courtney went through it and is kind of going through and showing a little bit more about it. But the approach of, listen, a lot of companies supplement, and that is fantastic. There's a world in which you need supplements. But our path is different. Your body can do amazing things. What do you need to give your body to help it do what it was born to do? Your body already produces GLP-1, for example. This product system increases your body's own production by 140%. Not just giving it more, telling your body how to do it better. So amazing things are going to happen. I actually just got a note while I was on this call, and I'll end with this just to kind of show you what is happening and how people are really grabbing hold of this opportunity. So typically in this space, you rank advance, and the end of the month is like this huge time for rank advancements. I just got a note that said we have had 300 rank advancements since yesterday. So absolutely incredible. This is a lot of fun, but as much as it's fun now and it's exciting now in the moment, I want to be part of that team that is reshaping what this industry looks like going forward, because I know there's still a place for it.
Oh my gosh, Kristen, thank you so much. And 300 rank advancements. Congrats to everyone that has rank advanced. We had 3 people on our team yesterday earn the Alaska cruise. So pretty phenomenal what is happening. If you guys are like where I was in my company, that we were going, no one's earning trips, no one's rank advancing, like, well, this is the most exciting time to be in a company. But I just want to just show you briefly, one of the main reasons is this incredible compensation plan that our amazing team like Kristen helped to create with check match bonuses. I had never heard of that, never been a part of something like that. With the leadership bonuses are a huge piece. But you guys, if you don't want to build a team like me and Lacy, okay, I don't have that slide here, but there's a huge piece for you as well, that you can actually be recognized for sales. You can earn up to 40% commissions sharing these products with your friends, with your families on social media like us, and really be able to create an amazing income for yourself. We have these beautiful business packs to choose from. So circle back with whoever invited you onto this call, because dang, this is an exciting time to be here. And like Kristen said, she's not a big hype person. That's not what she does. That's one of the things that I love about her. On some of the calls, I've said, Kristen, we need you to like bring that market connect energy of Kristen on stage. But you guys, it is that just true, honest energy of what we are doing is so different. I know when Lacy was in Kansas City, she's like, how do more people not know about this? It's truly a hidden gem right now, but people are about to know. I've gotten multiple messages just while we're on this call about what we're doing. So you guys buckle up. Like Kristen said, we're on a rocket ship and we're having so much fun bringing the most incredible people from the industry and also just from our own neighborhoods here into LifeVantage to bring them in as the family. So thank you so much for joining this call, everyone. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon.